Hi, and this is the first video of the series. If you are offended, please keep in mind that I actually play Fall Guys and this video is so true, like so true, that these are fake. Wait, what? Never mind. Anyway, these clips are from other YouTubers cause I'm lazy. On to my first point. Fall Guys is inspired by Takeshi's Castle, a show that has multiple rounds which the players don't know. Number 1. Pushing. This is not the darkest, but it is very close. So close in fact this is the reason why Skunk in the Skunk Second died. Watch that on YouTube if you haven't heard of it. Anyway, because he was part of the dev team at Fall Guys and accidentally spilled his second-degree burn causing coffee from Tsutubakatsu, he died of it. I can't think of anything sadder except about 1,002,341,404 things. I have all the proof you need. I could give you it. Just go to my email in the description. Anyway, the reason is because these bots called people live in society, and I've never saw a more rancid, disgusting, and immoral place than society. Actually, about 99% of these people come from society. If you are going to it, I hope you do well on your journey, because these society Fall Guy players are uneducated, resulting in a lot of violence, such as throwing trash in a trash bin and drinking water. It was actually 1917, when the US started to go World War I mode. That was when the US government started to not be likable to their people and mess their people's brains. That actually changed when the US gone World War II mode, but gone back when they made Japan surrender and give them the room to linguistic imperialize all of the land. Fortunately, that hasn't catched up anytime soon, and there are people that are advocating for an anti-society society. Some call them Redditors, other call them Redditors, and most call them Redditors. Like me, I'm a Redditor. In conclusion, the US is already a bad country with all the politicians and other stuff. Number 2. T-pose. Obviously we know that Fall Guys is going to add the T-pose emote, which is actually supportive of T-series, is a mixture of 419 toxic gases digitalized into games, which is according to the Daily Mail, the most reliable news source in the world. But a man called Ben Shapiro flew into the sky, and he lived to see a pig. And Daily Mail doesn't really have a good relationship with pigs, so they got offended and broke up, eventually turning into CNC, ABD, and NBP. They are not rip-offs of CNN, ABC, or NBC, but those seemingly rip-off news stations are actually sent by Joe, the mastermind behind this game. Seriously, it's true. Of course, Daily Mail was reunited by fans, so that's why it still exists. Unfortunately, CNC and T-Series made a crossover event to ship the T-pose emote to Mediatonic. Yes, that's right, it has to be shipped in real life. Kids, not everything is digital. After that, the T-pose turned into a lucky cat, which made their game widely popular. And now every degenerate teenager, Humblebee, and Flamingo owned by Chandler is playing this awful, rage-generating game. Number 3. Character design. This is by far the most saddest reason. Why? Because they only have one design. And it's not even beta. It's been days since the alpha release date and this only has the worst design. I mean a different color, like a pill would work. Yay, and directed to kids. Anyway, it's not very likely they'll add another design, like a rectangular prism. The chances are 0.34%, but boys, let's hope that Mediatonic will think again. Yeah, that's it about this reason. Number 4. Made from Unity. Unity? What's that? I thought I forgot that years ago. Because I did. Unity is the worst platform because it has rip-offs. It's only that reason, but the reason is so huge that it outweighs all of the others combined by 421 times. Similar to that 419 number. Anyway, yeah, that's it, but be careful of Mediatonic. They can seriously hurt you. Number 5. Future Duolingo collab. No, please don't. Even though I use it and get my daily XP goal every day, he has rose his expectations day by day until he's on the top list of the FBI. Unfortunately, Mediatonic has files that say Duolingo, and this is an Avengers level problem. Donald Trump, whatever you do, please save us from this duo and his Mediatonic friends such as Joe. Who's Joe? Joe Mama. A funny joke. Anyway, we have a final 6th reason. This is just sad. Number 6. Thanos snap. Mediatonic was reported by news stations around the world 419.99 times that they have the Thanos gauntlet. It looks exactly like the one in the movies. We don't know if it's fake or real, but one thing is for sure, and that's for us to prepare. Like we can do anything to prevent this. It's in a lock safe that's blast proof and bulletproof. The future isn't planned, is it? Speaking of the future, you're going to hear a 7th reason, which is the most important. I want to make sure you hear it clearly. It's going to start soon. Don't be conscious that it's a reason. Number 7. Poo poo. Poo poo. Okay, yeah, none of it made sense, but I hope you enjoyed. And please don't subscribe or like, because they aren't good for your health. Goodbye, and remember to play Fall Guys.